Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hey everyone, it's Captain here, and we got another video request. The young man writes, "Hello Aaron, huge fan of your videos, wish I stumbled upon them earlier, but glad I did." Oh, by the way, this will be a lengthy one. I'm currently 20 years old and a junior transfer student at Rutgers University, born and raised in New Jersey, went to WVU for a year and came back, sitting at 70 credits enrolled in the economics program. However, I'm looking to switch paths because I have no interest in getting a master's, PhD, or pursuing any type of government research, actuarial, economic, econometric, highly analytical type professions the Econ route provides. I currently have a 3.24 GPA sitting on 12,000 student loans. I'm doing poorly this semester in my Econ classes due to a lack of further interest and motivation among other personal problems that have been sorted out. This being said, I am applying to the business school at Rutgers for accounting. Would shoot for a big four or smaller firm company, eventually a CPA, or supply chain management. Rutgers is the top three in this field, with many supply chain based interns at the internships, fairs, and networking possibilities with professors. As a side note, I am not a good ass kisser, but I'm personable, considered good looking by many, not being cocky in any means, but sure if it matters to an extent. I have good morals, which I understand I'm going to have to change a bit if I want to be successful in these fields. Also, I'm very active in fear I may hate working a desk job, but feel it may be worth the early struggle for benefits down the road. Either major I choose would require an additional year of undergrad schooling, putting me at 129 credits. After speaking with the business dean, I'm right at the cusp of being admitted. Would have to be accepted with my 3.21 if I applied last spring. Minimum was a 3.1. I'm also looking to eventually relocate out of New Jersey to either Colorado or Florida, so my questions and concerns are as follows. Should I withdraw completely from my classes this semester to preserve my GPA? Although I'll be wasting $3,500 like a dumbass to maintain my chances of being admitted to the business school. I'll find out no later than June 1st. I also may be signing a lease by Saturday, Sunday for the next year, but fear being locked into it and fear being stuck taking a private loan for a place I wouldn't want to be if I don't get admitted and decide to pursue another school route. I receive $7,500 in student loans per year from financial aid. Off-campus housing is this. I'll be having them out of the debt, and then the interest rates will kick in, blah, blah, blah. In the event I do not get admitted to the business school, should I take the fall semester off? Most, if not all, transfer deadlines will pass to get some real-world experience, save money, pay back some debt, and continue reading, learning, and taking a step back to way more realistic options at this point, next spring and beyond. One of my professors suggested I take this route, accounting, to move to Colorado or Florida for a year and declare residency for in-state tuition. In the meantime, I do not own a car, but have access to my mother's as needed. One last factor to throw into the equation is my dad is in the process lawsuit. Okay, here, look. You got to focus. I mean, you guys have got to learn to write and focus. This was unnecessarily long. So you're going to need to do that when you get into the working world. Now, that aside, here's what I'd recommend. Don't do supply chain management. I helped someone get their MBA in it, and it is mind-numbingly boring as fuck. And on top of it, you'll learn all this shit, and you'll go work at a fucking dock at UPS or something, and there's your fucking degree. So it's not until you're older and you get all these other certifications do you start making decent money in supply chain management. So maybe down the road when you have gray hair and people listen to you, then you can go ahead and maybe get a certification or a master's in that. But what I would do is I would get your degree in accounting, and here's the thing. What is with you East Coasters and thinking you got to go to these overpriced high-end East Coast schools? Fuck Rutgers. Fuck Rutgers. Why would you pay that much money to go to that school? Oh, I know. We're ranked number one. Okay, I got it. But the great thing about the accounting degree is that you just get your CPA. Now, there comes some issues because accounting is becoming more progressively credentialized. So it used to be you could just take your CPA test. If you did, you got it. You didn't have to get a degree. Now, a lot of states, goes by state, a lot of states require you not only have a bachelor's degree, but you have a certain number of years working experience, and you have a certain number of master's courses. So I would let that determine where you move to either Colorado or Florida. All right. So go there, find out, do your research, find out what the requirements are to get a CPA. Go to the state that's easiest without the master's requirements. Go find some shitty ass, community college that offers a bachelor's degree, an accredited one, a bachelor's degree in accounting. Find it the cheapest place possible. Do what your professor said. Go there, live there for a year, get the in-state tuition, work up some money, become an independent adult, stop living where your parents give you help and all that. But you're going to work off that debt, keep the debt low, get a little bit of work experience, get that in-state tuition, go to that college, get your cheap-ass bachelor's degree, go sit for the CPA. Now you're a CPA, no one even looks beyond that. CPA right there. They don't give a shit that you went to Rutgers or Fuddruckers or wherever the hell you went. You got your CPA. And then you also got the in-state tuition in Florida or Colorado. Now, my personal preference, I know you said you're active. If you're active, you're going to want to, Colorado is the place to go. So hopefully, Colorado has very low requirements for being able to sit and take the CPA exam because, man, Denver and the Rockies and the entire state is just a hiker, active person's dream come true. There's so much stuff to do in Colorado, and then you're close to Utah and all that other stuff. So I would try going there. Otherwise, Florida's fun if you like swimming and girls, but nowhere near as mountainous or as stuff to do as there is Colorado. But yeah, I would get out. Okay, you just got to get out of there, dude. And drop your classes. Drop your fucking classes. I'm sorry, don't drop your classes. But take that back. Kick your ass into gear and get some straight A's this quarter. Come on. Just do it. Don't waste your money. Get those extra credits. Get it done and over with. Don't go to the business school at Rutgers. Go get your accounting degree at some crappy community college at cheap in Florida or Colorado. So, don't waste that money. At least get some credits towards your graduation. And then go spend a year working up money to pay off your debts. I don't care what job it is. Become an independent person. Parents aren't going to help you. Don't sign that lease. You go month to month. That's what you do. That's what bachelors do. You pay the extra money so you can get out of your lease at any time. And then go have a fun time. And then, as for your career, if you're active, you're gonna say, well, I can't stand being in a cubicle. Well, that's what most jobs are. So unless you're like, you're going to become a park ranger or something, and even then they're going to give you sucky jobs because there's so many old farts that are higher ranked. But I would have your activities, your nighttime activities, your social activities be the physical fitness stuff. And then during the daytime, you're a CPA. If you don't like that, you know what? At least you gave it a shot. No one knows 100% right off the bat. But yeah, that's what I would do is just accept the fact most jobs suck. Work to live, don't live to work. And go have fun. Go be active. And then maybe, down the road you could start a hiking company or something. You'll have the accounting background to do it. Anyway, hope that gives you a game plan and makes things a little bit clearer. Toodles.